September 14th, 2025 at Mohawk Lake in Savannah, Georgia. I'm pretty sure this is perennial woolly bean because it looks different from the trailing fuzzy bean. It's got bigger leaves. Maybe that's just because there's more water here. I'm not entirely sure. It just looks kind of different. I feel like the flowers are a deeper pink. Maybe I'm just imagining that, or maybe it's just because they got all this non-salty water. It's growing here. Yeah, definitely got bigger seed pods than the trailing fuzzy bean. Ooh, look at this spider. No, multiple spiders. I can't even hold the thing to... That spider. And there's another one right here. Okay. Yeah, it's got these really big, normal bean-looking leaves. Growing alongside water primrose, tropical bushmint, and back there's hopniss. Also some up here. There's a path where deer and or alligators get to and from the water. Here's some more of it over here. See, something's eating it. Okay, here's an edge. So the leaves are getting older as we go down the stem. I like these leaves. They look more interesting than the trailing fuzzy bean. Assuming they are the different species. Also, all of these white flowers are white beggar ticks, which is an awesome native that the butterflies adore. And bees, as you can maybe see. So they're all gonna fly away as soon as I come up. Oh, look at this thing. I just saw this for, oh, it's not focused at all. This is not a bee, this is a fly. Alright, anybody want to land on a flower in front of me? Again, at least. Here's a honeybee. Another honeybee. Where did the cool fly go? I just have to make sure I'm not going to step on fire ants because they build their nests here sometimes. Here's a little bumblebee carrying pollen. Really likes the tropical bushmint. Oh, there it goes on the beggar ticks. Skipper. Don't know what kind. Another different type of skipper, unless it just flew back there. I'm not sure. A loud splash. I assume that was an alligator. Alright. Anybody else want to come get a picture taken? Nope. Okay. Moving on. Some more beggar ticks. And more of the beans that I think are the perennial. There's two species in this genus, which I forget the name of the genus. It starts with a ST something or other. There's a perennial one, and then there's an annual one, but I'm pretty sure these are the perennial. Also, a lot of people think that this plant is just a weed because they don't care about nature and they don't care about plants, and it grows really fast. Ooh, here's a cool little bee. I mean wasp. Same difference. Oh. just got knocked off by the wind. Want to land somewhere I can get your picture? Nice. Said nope. Flying away. Yeah, this is native. And it's awesome. It's called beggar ticks because... Watch. Might not work with my hand. It would work if I had my pants. There. But these are the seeds. They're related to marigold, so they look exactly like marigold seeds. And they got these little prongs on the ends. They're not sharp, but they're designed to stick to... See, now it's working. Stick to fur and or clothing. So they get carried around and get brought to new places. And it works very well. Okay, this is one of the native morning glories here. It's daytime, but it's cool, and sun is currently behind some clouds, seeming to be like that all day. This is Thai vine. It's got little pink flowers like this, leaves shaped like that. Also, there's all these grasses, but I don't know how to identify like 90% of grasses. And at the bottom here, southern dewberry. Oh, look, we got more of the beans. Flower and bean pod. Gotta take a picture of that. These little white flowers are buttonweed, another native. Back there is some kind of goldenrod that's getting ready to flower. These little itty bitty yellow flowers I think are native. I always forget what they're called though. Anyways, let's go down here and look at some hopniss flowers because that keeps attracting the super duper rare. Oh, this white-ish purplish flower here is not native unless there's been some miracle and it is the native version. It's probably not though. That's autumn clematis, not native here unless it is the other one. Hopniss down here. Oh, right here. Oh, got little grasshoppers. There's a little damselfly. Do you want to land on my hand? That would be super cool. Zoom in. There's the damselfly. Blending in. These are the hopniss flowers for this one. These ones are tiny, itty bitty, like the size of my thumb, and pretty short. Some of them form like little towers, but the ones here all seem to want to stay short. Alright, these big bean pod thingies. There's two species of them here. They're both native. They are also legumes. They like growing near water. This one is big pod sesbania. That's the genus name, sesbania. Also called sesbanes. They are referred to as sesbanes. They're native. They got these big compound leaves. This one is big pod because the pod is big and long. And then this one is called bladder pod because the pods are green and puffy. And if you weren't aware, they used to use like animal bladders to make tree frog. Hold on. Maybe not a tree frog, but a frog in the genus Hyla. I can't tell green tree frogs apart from squirrel tree frogs. Let me try and adjust the brightness. Okay. Yeah, they used to use animal bladders to make balloons because, you know, they're airproof because they're waterproof because they literally hold liquid. More of the trailing fuzzy bean, or the perennial, whatever, or the perennial version, but it's going crazy, like hilariously and fantastically. I was kind of hoping it would be the one with the yellow flowers that I saw at the other park, but this is cool too. I just really like those yellow flowers. Here's these bean pods. And there's enough here that I can open this one to show you the inside. Maybe. Doesn't really want to work. Not really working very well because it's too soft. So these are gonna get really big because the trailing fuzzy bean pods, like they get like maybe that big and then turn brown. These ones don't seem to be doing that. But like all of this here with the 3 leaves, that's this. It's fantastic. Okay. More beggar ticks. There's a whole bunch of hopniss climbing that thing right there. There's a whole bunch of vultures circling this way. Oop, here's a Gulf fritillary. I'm hearing a buzz. I'm trying to find where the buzzing noise is coming from. Because it might be something interesting. These things, I think, are native. They're like sensitive peas or something like that. Oh, this bee. Where'd it go? Alright, some kind of leaf cutter bee. I spy a green anole. Looks like it's stalking something. He's stalking the butterfly. Yeah, there's tons of hopniss climbing that sesbania there. More sesbanias of, I think mostly the bladder pod variety. Well, species. Some big beggar ticks with hopniss climbing it. Lots of hopniss right here with some insect damage on the leaves. Oh, yeah, there we are. This is what we came to look for. This is the Southern Plains bumblebee, super endangered. You can tell when it scoots its butt off of this particular flower. It's really big. I'll hold my hand for scale. It's a big old bumblebee, and it's got those 2 distinct yellow stripes on the abdomen, aka the butt, the butt area. And they seem to really like the hopniss, which is literally why I came here today. So success. Just don't hold your phone too close to them. I have it zoomed in because they don't, they're called bumblebees for a reason, so they might just crash into your hand by accident. It's big enough to follow. Alright, oh, so they are 100% successfully helping get this hopniss pollinated because it came from over there. I presume these are different plants. They seem far enough away. So it literally just immediately brought that pollen over to here. It's back there now. Hear that little high-pitched buzzing? But this, I don't know if it's loud enough to hear on camera, but the Southern Plains bumblebee is a really deep buzz. It's in there now. Unlike the little bee that's over here somewhere. Got a very high-pitched one. Yes, you can identify bees by the sound of their buzz. So yeah, this wasp in the genus Lara I just saw. Alright, well, we'll go back down. Well, let me pause the video and get my bike and move my bike closer.